Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to
Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, the light that can see in the darkness. And today we're going to be doing a reading for Virgo Collective. So you don't necessarily have to be a Virgo sun sign to resonate with this reading. You just see how its magnetic push and pull may be affecting you. And if you don't resonate, go watch another sign, another reader, another reading. Whatever serves your soul and helps you reach the highest expression of self in this lifetime. Obviously, I know nothing, so take what you can benefit from and the rest leave it. Tarot is supposed to be used for you to reconnect with God, right? So if you watch these readers that never mention God in their readings and all they do is focus on someone else's behavior, someone else's life, those are karmic readers. And I wasn't sure if I was allowed to get angry at it till my mom said, well, Jesus got angry when he found people using a church as a market to sell stuff of sacrificial purpose, towards people, and they were turning people away that couldn't afford anything. So he gets angry when people block access to God. You're going to start seeing people getting punished for how they've been using the tools, right? So all these karmic readers that make you obsess over their readings, right? They post all the time and they talk about your exes, your divine masculine, which makes no sense to me. A divine man maybe, but a divine masculine is the left brain, right? So you don't necessarily have to be a man or a woman to be a divine masculine or a divine feminine. It's a right brain or left brain behavior. This is obviously frustrating me a bit because these tools are so sacred. So I saw a video of this woman saying that the reason I stopped using spiritual stuff like crystals and tarot and my experience with it, right? How the fuck can you blame the most sacred, purest architectural form in this world for your misuse of it, right? So it's like blaming the church for the priest behavior. It's like blaming the rosary for your curse. Like, it makes no sense. The only person to blame is yourself for using these things for selfish reasons, right? So doing the right thing for the wrong reasons is very punishable by God. It's using tarot to benefit from it, right? That's why I made changes to my private readings, because I want everyone to have access to God through me. So my price is $77 an hour. However, if you can't afford it, just write me an email that, look, that price may be a bit steep for me, but I'll take any donation that you can give and I will still provide you with a reading, because I want everyone to have access to me. I will not turn anyone away because of egotistical, greedy reasons, right? Everybody has access to God in this world through me, okay? That's my role in this Strong Fire Tarot. Temple, right? Whatever. So, Virgo, what the fuck? Okay, let me just begin the reading. 3-3. Last night I had the weirdest dream. So I have a special guest today. This is Minnie Mouse, right? And she's an original from Disney, the Disney theme parks. My mom gave me this when we went to Disney, and I spray it with my dad's perfume. So I still sleep today with this tutu. So this was the first card that flipped out when I bought the fairy tale deck. And this is me. That's why I use it at the beginning of the readings, right? So she has green eyes like me, dark hair like me, and she sleeps with a tutu. And she's always inside a home. And my curtains were this color. This is the color that I decorate with in my room. So last night I ate sugar and food before bed for some reason that I wasn't supposed to. But Mimi was possessed. She was so evil to me last night. So she had really creepy teeth, and she was trying to bite me and everything. So you see how these demons are. They're going to use the things you love most and cherish most against you. So I think Virgo has trauma when it comes to the things they love. So they have a misconception about love, and their past experiences regarding love and people has made them a bit fearful of loving anything, right? Because they end up turning against you, right? So last night, because I feel no fear, right? Because I'm so connected to God, I have no fear. So God can send me these dreams, right? But any other karmic reader would have tripped out their life if they would have had that dream, because it's pretty creepy. But I was just trying to control Minnie, like holding her teeth down, and I was like, what the hell's wrong with you? And it was going crazy and playing mind tricks with me. She's like, hey, you want to see the time? And she would pass me the phone, knowing very well that when I'm lucid dreaming, I can't see anything that's not from that realm. So it was playing mind games with me. It tried to bite me and attack me. And all I did was grab her even closer and just went like, okay, relax, you know. So you need some TLC for sure. And you have this fear of loving that you carry in your heart, Virgo, that you need to release, because your heart is so bitter and scared to love again that you're attracting people that will end up turning against you or not loving you the way you're supposed to, thinking that you don't deserve to be loved. So that's why I held Mimi at the end, you know, and I'm like, you're not gonna convince me that she's evil. I know that I love her so much. So I just grabbed her and still slept with her. Anybody else would have just thrown Mimi out of the bed, but I just held her closer because she doesn't deserve that, because other people depict her to be that, or wanted me to fear the things I love most, because obviously I'm being spiritually attacked by certain people that are claiming to do black magic, right? Okay, so black magic can only work if you believe in it, and whatever they send out, they will receive 20-fold, right? So me, I think they did like picture work on me to make me break out, my hair, my nails, anything physical, right? Because I guess they're jealous of people loving me and them having self-image issues, so that's what they attack. For me, it only lasts like 1 day or something, and yesterday I didn't take my cleansing bath. That I usually take every day. I do my cleansing bath, but yesterday I decided to skip the cleansing bath, and I do a whole ritual before the bath and everything, and right away my dreams were creepy. I ate sugar, I had no self-control, so that was God telling me why I have to be consistent with this protection because of my exposure in the in hell. So this is very strict. This journey is it's for people who are ready to gain self-discipline, right? So if you're not ready to make the changes, this channel is not for you. You're just gonna burn with the truth and hate me for throwing that in your faces. But if you don't face your darkness, then you can't step into your light ever. So keep obsessing over these readings that are no bueno for you, because they're gonna make you break out, because they're just projecting everything they haven't resolved onto you, right? If they're still stalking, if they're using these cards to stalk whatever their twin is doing and insulting the karmics, right, then they're just as bad as them. They're karmics too, because in this divine journey we're not allowed to insult people that way. I made the mistake at the beginning of my journey to participate in that way of reading till God showed me that no, that's not how it was intended to be used, this tool. So I'm trying to change the tarot land and the misconceptions of how it's supposed to be used out there. It's not for love, it's not for career, it's not for none of these things. It's really for you to find a way of communicating with the universe, Mother Earth, your higher self, your creator, and then becoming so connected to the point where any negative thoughts from the devil is just warded off, because it can't even get to you anymore. So they attacked Mimi, like what the hell, like really, Mimi, you're gonna try to make me fear Mimi? So Virgo, you need to forgive yourself for offering your love in the wrong places when you were naive and innocent and not sure about what this what partnerships are for, you know, relationships are for. And we're here to learn from our mistakes and evolve, but you can't just block out any other love and think that everybody's just the same, or they're just going to do the same to you, or it never works out, because that's what you'll keep manifesting, because you're not learning the lesson, Virgo. So let's just see what this reading is all about, right? You just want to be happy, and you have so much to offer. The world is here, the major arcana, the universe is ready to offer you happy connections because you're such a good person. You're just very sensitive and fear a repetition of past cycles, because you tend to attract the same type of thing, like people that don't value you, or they end up saying like, man, I don't think this is what I want. You see the 10, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? So at first it's like all happy, and then it makes you unhappy. It doesn't go the way you planned, because you keep taking things from the devil because of your insecurity that was there way before you even met that person, that you need to clear of, right? So we need to heal our hearts so we can open our heart chakra and receive someone that their heart chakra is open, so we can have a healthy love and then move forward with these connections. But there's work to be done for sure, because you're stuck in a pattern here. You see a cycle that doesn't seem to resolve itself because you're not doing the work. You're still looking for connections. You want to be victorious without working on the things that hurt you, because this story is about the princess and the pea. It's like even a little pea can bruise this girl, right? So this is me. That's why I'm very selective with who I let in my life, why I don't connect to just anyone, because they throw a little pea at me and I bruise from it, because I'm that receptive to what's around me. Everything you have around you in your house, not only people, carries frequencies from everything it's been through, right? So if someone threw a pencil out of frustration, that pencil is carrying that anger now, right? So if you write with that pen, you're affected by that anger. So you have to always be in a blissful, very high vibration, so you don't get affected by any energy around you, because you're that sensitive, you're an empath. So you need to be selective with the people that you see. You have to be wiser with the people you connect with, because if you're trying to fix other people because you're not fixed yet, you know, you're still hurt from past relationships. So all you're doing is attracting people that are you. So everybody's a mirror of you. So if you hate them for not appreciating you and leaving you and not going it as planned, it's actually you doing that to yourself. That was the only outcome you manifested, because you think that you're not worthy of, you are lovable, you're not worthy of a healthy relationship, like they never want to stay with me, right? You need to be a king of wands and be confident and know your worth and know that you look good, you know that you're truth, you know you're intelligent, you know, this is like knowing who you are, what you believe in. And you see, this is like 9 + 1, 10. It's like time you drop those burdens from the past of these people that just discarded you, right? They're like, okay, I'll take whatever you can offer. And then they're like, okay, ciao, bye. I don't need you anymore. So they take what they need from you, right? The cups that serve them, and then they cut you out because it's a meh. This cup wasn't fulfilling. So they only use you for temporary fixes, and then they cut you out. So they show up as being like a perfect match for you. But then you realize that no, they were actually very entitled of taking whatever goodness I had to offer. But that's just a pattern that's happening right now because of your fear of love, and because your heart chakra is dim. It's like it's not completely closed off, right? Because I'm wearing a green bow because I wanted to match with Mimi with the bows because I love bows. But this Queen of Cups is obviously love and giving love and receiving love, and it's in reverse. So you don't know how to have that equal give and take because you feel that they just took from you in the past, and now you don't even know how to manifest love that is not going to make you feel left out in the cold. So this is the only outcome you're attracting: endings and people leaving you because they're immature, entitled, and they don't have the intellect that people need for a mature connection. So Virgo, you really need to take some time to become aware of your heart, because even me, it was recent that I was like, why am I still attracting people that I don't want to be with, right? Like, what is it that I'm not seeing? And it's because in my heart, because of all I was put through throughout my life, I felt unlovable. Now I became bitter towards men because not one man did right by me, and my father, my brother, my exes, not one man has, even my bosses that harass me, sexually harass me, like all of that. For me, men are disgusting, right? And I have to remove that disgust that I have towards men so I can manifest a great man. But then I saw these Japanese that are honorable and everything. I'm like, no, there is good men out there. It's just I kept attracting the same pattern because there was something I needed to learn about these men that refuse to transform, that they just feed their ego, they're just entitled, they just take from what they want, from their selfish desires, temporary fixes, and then they discard it like it was worth nothing. But these people carry such bad karma, and I see it now because I'm so aware that I'm like, I don't want someone with damaged karma. I want someone like me that has no bad karma. So it's like, how can we attract a healthy love? We have to take the time to heal our heart. But you're not taking the time because you're just searching like, why doesn't nobody love me? When am I gonna find love? Like, stop that. You need to heal your heart so you can manifest a perfect match, which is on the table here. It's like, obviously your birthright is to manifest your equal opposite here, but it's not until you've done the work to love them properly, because this person, this divine masculine here and feminine, this divine human, right? They deserve an honest love. They deserve the healed heart. They don't deserve a confused spirit that doesn't know their worth. They're insecure. They don't know how to open up completely. They deserve something real, something organic. So God is not going to send you the organic love till you've killed the past hurts here. So how do we kill the past hurts? When? Acknowledge them. So me, I'm like, okay, my heart is bitter from these egotistical men's behavior, their coward behavior. I still carry that in my heart, like they're cowards, they're selfish, they're entitled, they're karmics, you know, they're like all these thoughts that I have towards them. I have to become aware. And now I'm like, okay, but you know what? I'm going to open up my heart chakra. So visualize your heart pumping again, you know? And also the reason I had a bad dream was because of the sugar I was eating. So the more you introduce nasty things into your body, the more you confirm your worth to the universe, right? So if all you're eating is processed foods, they're going to send you processed people that are not organic, not authentic. not in their true essence, right? So if you want someone that's in their true essence and authentic and ready to love you because they know who they are and they're not going to project onto you, then you have to be the same for them. So you have to be the person that you want. So you take the time to heal your heart and become aware of the things that hurt you and go like, okay, I kept attracting the same person because I wasn't understanding. I kept being thrown the same pea and getting bruised by the same pea because I wasn't understanding who I was in this world. So I felt like, okay, nobody cares about me, all these bullies, I'm always being mistreated, so that's all I deserve. My subconscious was confirming that into the universe. So you have to start saying affirmations every morning. I am confident, I am worthy, I am loving, I am lovable, I am caring, and I am cared for, I am giving, and I am also nurtured, I deserve tender, I deserve love, I deserve care. You need to start saying these affirmations because your subconscious is actually sending the messages out, toxic messages out into the universe that are manifesting the wrong people, that you're not worthy of good things because you're not connected to a higher source, you're connected to an insecure source here. So you have to kill that. Whatever left you in the past, the relationships that didn't work out, those were from the devil. Thank God they didn't work out. You don't want those anyways, because those are illusions from the devil to teach you a lesson. So release it. Just try to understand the lesson. Oh, okay, I was attracting the same type of bitch because I wasn't ready to receive a divine lover. But how do I receive a divine lover? I have to behave divinely, so I have to take care of my body. I have to take care of my the things around me. Start nurturing your home, and learn how to care for things in your home. Your clothes, your drawers. Last time I went through all my drawers in my bathroom and I cleaned it up. I took care of it. Learn how to care for things so the universe will send things your way that will care for you. The same thing you care about everything in your environment, inside your body, inside your mind, inside your heart, inside your soul. So you have to do all of that so you can actually attract things that are earthly, right? But you're not refusing to not look outside you. Inside of you. You're always looking at the external. So what would people think? Where's my twin? Where's my soulmate? Whatever. You're on these apps. That's not where you're gonna find an organic lover, because that's not what God wants. They want you to have an interesting story, right? That's not what God wants. God wants you to have a beautiful story, a love story, like how you met. I was doing what I love most. I was gardening, and this person offered some help, and that's how you fall in love. Whatever. You deserve a beautiful story. Why don't you think you deserve that? So why are you settling for mediocre? Because you're looking for that cup instead of being that cup. Be that cup. Stop looking for that cup. Be that cup. And then the universe will transform your whole life here. But you're refusing to transform past behaviors. You think you're going to find love, and you keep trying the same method. So you try all these dates and these apps, right? And then you're like, oh, they're all the same, right? Because you think that they're good at first, because it's King and Queen of Swords. And then you're like, oh, no, they're stupid. They're this, they're that. No, they're actually you. You can't really insult them if you're attracting yourself. They were doing the same thing you were. They were looking for love in the wrong places because they haven't found love within themselves. Why do you feel that you're not, that love is a person? Love is everything that blossoms, everything that grows, everything that's beautiful, that's love, right? And everything that's not beautiful needs love, okay? It needs your love. I need your love. I need when everything's wrong, you make it right. I need to be free with you tonight. Yeah, it's like you're needy of love. You become clingy, needy, and then you push people away because of that feeling that you don't deserve someone that's gonna stay forever. Stop it. You're trapping yourself here. You're actually, your belief systems about your past experiences, it's what's trapping you into always attracting hurtful connections, because those are out of desperation. You're attracting out of desperation. That's not how you attract. You're supposed to connect to God and trust that He will send everything in divine time when you're ready to receive it. I'm not ready to receive it because every time I think about a man being in my home every day or something, I'm like, ugh, I'm not ready for that. I actually enjoy sleeping alone and knowing my dreams. If they're there, I'm not gonna forget my dreams. I'm gonna forget my visions, and I don't want to lose that right now. I'm having so much fun with my life right now, decorating the way I want, listening to the music I want, finally I'm putting me first. I was always serving others, nurturing others, looking for others, loving others. Now I love myself, so I'm not looking for someone to love me. I love myself enough, and I have enough love from the universe. So eventually, when I'm ready to partner up, I know He will send it to me. But right now my soul feels not ready because I'm finally appreciating my own existence, you know, and like what can I become? So I want to become the greatest expression of myself, so I can attract someone that's on the same type of vibration, someone that's their fullest expression of self. Because if I attract now, I'll attract someone that's hustling right now, you know, and I know that if I truly love that person, they need to focus on what they believe in, they need to focus on their dreams. That's love. Love is not possession. Love is knowing when to release it, because it's better that they do this on their own. If you truly care about them, you know their dreams are valuable. And if you're the one hindering that dream because of their codependency or whatever, then how much do you truly love them? That's selfishness, right? That's entitlement. You're entitled to a person when that person is not ready to love you and their dream, right? So right now, if people truly claim to love me, they know that my priority should not be them. My priority is mastering my craft, practicing, reading, becoming knowledgeable, decorating my home even nicer, like and having my studio and working on the things that I love, and like becoming a stable person so that I could then love another person, then provide for another human being, my babies or whatever. Like, I'm not there yet. And yes, I'm 30 years old, but I look 20. So I think I still have 20 years to decide on that. Like, I'm not going to rush things because of society. Like, your time is ticking. You need to know, if I'm not meant to have a child in this lifetime, I'm not meant to have a child in this lifetime. And honestly, with all the karmic babies out there, I don't think I want a child in this world. So I made peace with my destiny. And I know that, like, I signed my contract in this lifetime about where I want to go in this lifetime. So where I want to go, right? So why change my destiny that I agreed upon before coming to earth? Why live a life that the devil wants you to live so you don't reach that destiny? So you're going to invest in the wrong places all your life because of desperation? So now I'm hearing desperate. When did I become so desperate? Well, desperate from it sounds like, when did I become so... Give me a second, I'm just going to go get it. I'm going to cut this part off or something. Fellas, I'm back. Okay. So when did I become so desperate? I think I have it here. DYNMK. There you go. Perfect. Ashlyn Malia. This song here.
I can taste something bitter in the sweetness.
I can taste something bitter in the sweetness. You see, there's something bitter. Yeah, why aren't you breathing?
I break myself to pieces, test my patience, craving just a little validation.
You see, you crave validation. Why am I not good enough for you? You see?
Only happy
if you're happy for me.
Dying every second, you ignore me. Now all myself with the pencil. When did I become so desperate?
When did I become so insecure? I hate myself so you can love me more. When did I become so desperate? You see, when did you become that? So it's all about like seeking validation outside of you. There's something bitter about love because of your past experiences. You know, you need to become aware of this way you jump into connections because of this wounded baby that needs nurturing. But if you're going to get nurtured by people that need nurturing, that's just codependency at that point, right? So careful with doing that. You're going to waste time and not attract the true soulmate, the true counterpart here, because you're wasting time on the wrong ones because you can't take the time to heal your heart. So it's time you do this, Virgo. You need to transform here because death is on the table from a 5 of Pentacles. So you were left out in the cold and someone left with your baby, or your ex-wife left, or a divorce here. And it is what it is. Something made you impulsive. There was really bad behavior in this connection, and you felt dead. Babies were left out and things like that, right? But okay, this is what's supposed to teach you how not to love again, right? So if you're looking for love the same way you attracted this kind of love, then don't expect a different outcome. So you're just going to attract yourself again and again and again, because there's no shortcut to happiness. You need to do it the righteous way here. So everything else here is not righteous. It's desperate to me. But here it's like, no, I am worthy. Be confident. Like, no, my ideas are great. My direction is great. My dreams are great. My being is great. I look great. I feel great. You know, I act great. You know, like, be greater so you can attract greater. But now it's like, no, you're just looking for love here. I'm just looking for love, 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 love. I'm searching for my rebound chick. Girl, could you be it? I'm not looking for love, 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 love. We can have sex in the kitchen, sex on the floor, sex in the living room, sex where it's just lust. And it's just numbing pains from past relationships because you're looking for a rebound from whatever you haven't healed yet. And you might claim that it's not a rebound, but you're not healed yet. So it is a rebound because nobody's at your rehab center. And don't think that people can fix you because all you're attracting is a reflection of you. So you will attract someone that needs fixing, saving, and you're just going to trap yourself with babies and whatever other way of trapping yourself in these connections, end up in court. And then because that's the devil going like, here, come here, I'll nurture you for 20 days and then I'll show you who I truly am, because the truth always comes to surface and you become fucking crazy and you're like, they're all fucking crazy and they're crazy. Like, yeah, okay, stop calling women crazy when you're the one driving them crazy and you're attracting someone who's like you, so that's you. Stop insulting the person that you attracted because you're attracting yourself. So stop insulting people, guys. Two of Pentacles, you're indecisive about where's my love, where's my love. You're looking for it. You're like, who is it? Who is it? Stop looking for it. Let it gravitate towards you. Yeah, bros, what's wrong with you? You see, there's someone you're attracting your own self. So are you ready to receive love? Like, really, look at yourself in the mirror and tell me the truth. Are you truly ready to attract someone worthy? Because if you do attract someone who's worthy, you will just feel insecure if you're not worthy of them. So then you're going to manipulate them into believing that they're not that great and because you're going to play mind games because you don't feel up to par with that person, right? So no, you need to free yourself from whatever hurt you in the past, the hawk, right? And you're receiving the messages from the universe like, no, it's not the time to love, no, and you still do it. So you ignore your guidance, right? And you just become a regular dead horse here because the horses here, I feel like this one's angry and this one's death, right? So this horse is just going to, wherever it leads you, it leads to endings, right? And hurt. So you're supposed to attract unicorns, but you're behaving like a dead horse here. So firefly, because you're not finding your light in the darkness. Look, the Scorpion, you're actually manifesting things that will hurt you because you're still suffering anxiety, pain, regret, shame, resentment, whatever you're still experiencing under all those feelings. So you're not sacred enough to attract things that will be passionate, things that will be great, fire, you know? So then you become a fucking royal horse. But no, guys, you need to love yourselves, man. Like, no me gusta. So let's see. Yeah, and the bunny, right? It's all love. You see, this is the deer, love. So it's in reverse. And the universe is like, look. No, so this is the devil watching what they do to you, right? So they appear all colorful, but they're black and white on the inside, these people, right? So at first glance, they're like, man, that one sparkles. It looks good, you know, but that's the devil going like, hey, come here, come here, come here. I'm colorful, I'm colorful. It's illusions. And once you step in, it's black and white and the tree is in reverse. So it's like nothing manifests there. Everything dies there because this person is dead on the inside and feeds off of your life, you know, lifeline to feel some type of life. So it's a trap. So careful with people luring you in because they're codependent. They can't be alone, right? So these people mimic you and they act like, oh my God, we have so much in common. And oh my God, me too. Oh my God, me too. Oh my God, me too. And then a snake. Like, it's just a snake. It's just a way of playing mind games on you. It's on the floor. You see, it's all about vibration. So because it's a low vibrational world, they just feed off of people's vibrations. So everybody's like up and down, up and down. It's a roller coaster because I have the peacock on the floor. Nobody wants you to be special, great, unique. You're scared of people's opinion about you stepping out of the norm. And that's just fucking up with your vibration. So you're not freeing yourself like a whale does, you know, jumping out of the water. And you are not seeing your precious light. It's in reverse. So the deer, my deers. Let's read it. Let's read it. Here it is. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing and calm. Their inner beauty radiates and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. So when in balance, you're receptive, compassionate, nurturing. When out of balance, you're concerned and protective. So to bring into balance, you need nature and children. So that childhood innocence that you used to carry, right? Like you need to step into that feeling like everything's amazing about life. Love is everywhere. You see, love is here, love is there, but you were just maybe not nurtured well enough in this life, so you feel that you want to nurture others the way you would have nurtured, but that's where the blockage is. You need to nurture yourself first. So you need to watch my holy cow reading for Leo to understand the cow energy of how we can't serve everyone and nurture everyone if we're not nurtured ourselves, right? It's like watering all the other plants except yours. Eventually, if you water everyone else but you will die and you won't be able to water anyone else. So do you want to die before like helping others grow? So you grow first, you know, focus on your own growth first. It's self-love, it's not selfish, right? So you feel like you have to offer yourself all the time to gain some sense of worth. No, guys, you need some time for yourself to heal whatever experiences you had in the past that were supposed to mold you into the beautiful being that you are now, but you're stuck in like the pain of it, the frustration of it, the regret of it. That wasn't the purpose of meeting these connections that are teaching us how not to do certain things, how not to love, how not to offer our love so quickly, you know, how not to open our life so quickly. Like these were just lessons, not a life sentence. So the deer is like just completely traumatized with love, right? Because this Bambi lost her mother, and then I don't know, I think the brother too. So it's like everything they love dies, right? Because Minnie turned against me. I was like, what the fuck? I love you, Minnie. Why are you trying to attack me? And I was trying to control those teeth, and I was like, okay, chill, girl, like whatever. And then I just held it close. So that's you inside. You're just angry at everything, and you're cute, right? Like there's nothing wrong with you. It's just you need to be nurtured properly. And then she calmed down. We could sleep, right? But I was relentless that like last night because of the Virgo energy. Because I always ask the universe to give me the energy of the reading I'm going to record, and I was like so disappointed with the fact that I'm like, fuck, this feels like a nightmare to me. But I was laughing at it. I was like, fuck, Mimi, you had really creepy teeth and you were walking everywhere. Like imagine like seeing your dolls walk, like that thing. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be scared of the things you love. But I refused to believe that that was true, right? I decided to see that like, no, Minnie just needs some love, you know? So that's all you need. You need some love. It's love from yourself first, love from God, love from Mother Nature, and then you'll receive some love from another person because you're ready to receive it. Your heart chakra needs to heal here. But look, it's like water paint. The green is like a lot of emotional baggage here, right? And I was going to mention that. I have no water in my chart. That's why it's strong fire tarot, because I have a lot of air, a lot of fire, and a lot of earth. So nobody can, like, dim my fire, right? Nobody can... how do you say that? Nobody can turn off my fire. Like, I have no water. I have no water whatsoever. I have Pluto in Scorpio, which is death and death. So I'm very comfortable with the dead, right? So I have no, I'm not never over emotional over something. Like I get over it really fast because I'm very logical, very passionate, and very grounded, but never like, am I going to suffer something too long? But yes, I have to acknowledge that maybe my inner child was wounded here, maybe, and I'm having fun with healing the darkness inside of me, right? Obviously, we all carry some, so it's like, okay, I'm ready to face it with courage. We need courage, right, to identify the things that are blocking us, that are burdening us, the things that are sabotaging our manifestations. So once we become aware, acknowledgement is the first step. Then it's feel what you gotta feel, right? I cried when I realized that, man, maybe I am hurt as a little child. And now I'm like, okay, I'm good now, you know, like it took, what, 3 days? But if I refuse to see it, it was going to take a lifetime. So it's like, you have to see it. You have to not... Courage, guys. You need the courage to heal things that are just sabotaging you. Let me get a star seed. Courage. Wow. Amazing. I love myself so much. There we go. Earth guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Right? So it's like... It's in reverse. So your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So once you start loving everything about your being, everything around you, everything about your home, everything about your car, everything about your job, everything about your life, right? Then you'll attract a beautiful love story. But till you don't do that, stay still and work on that heart of yours, because it's not the time to attract another failed relationships. You're just going to accumulate more hurt. That's not what you need, but that's where you're heading again, because you're swiping your whatever 7 cups, you're looking for it instead of being it. It's everywhere. blue star. Follow the light in your inner compass. The blue star, it will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul, right? So once you become aware of the truth that resides within your soul, then you can start fixing it. Once you acknowledge it, first step, then feel whatever you gotta feel, and then make the changes, right? The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Gratitude, universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. So start saying thank you for everything that you do love about yourself, about your life. You know, thank you for giving me my brain. Thank you for giving me my heart. Thank you for giving me my body and my soul. Thank you for giving me my light. Thank you for giving me talent. Thank you for giving me skills. Thank you for giving me a free spirit. You know, thank you for giving me, like, you start thank you, and then you're gonna raise your vibration so high that you're not even gonna want to go on an app to look for love because it feels desperate, right? Like that song. So to be free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions, right? So if you're still conditionally loving, you don't know how to unconditionally love because you're guarded, right? You have a guards up. It's like, no, guys, drop your guards, open your heart chakra, love everything, and if it doesn't serve you, just leave it with respect. You don't need to insult it like, no, she's a bitch, she's this, she's that, like, or they're this, they're that, they're narcissists. Like, stop insulting people. You'll attract people that will insult you. So stop doing what you don't want people to do to you. Stop calling yourselves divines if you're behaving like that. Okay, so let's knock on the door and leave this reading as it is. I'll maybe get a change weekends. I don't know. You want me to use a door? Kind of. A distant kiss and prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here through sunlight and rain. I need you near, right? So it's your neediness, the problem, right? That's giving you a weak foundation to actually build a healthy love. Like it's like you want to receive love, but you don't even have a house to keep it in, right? So it's like, okay, it's gonna enter and leave because there's no foundation. There's no solid foundation in your manifestations here. So let me get a rebel deck advice here. Relationship. Fuck feelings, right? You get way too emotional about things that already happened. This is the past. So change yourself first, and then you'll attract someone more like you. Deal with your drama, right? You have to deal with it. Handle exes, old hurt, and unresolved shit before you manifest it. So use your logic, right? You have it for a reason. Use it. So fuck feelings again, right? So fuck all these feelings that you carry in your heart about failed relationships. That's what the devil wants you to do. So you keep attracting the same pattern until you get rid of that in your heart. You have to clean up your whole body, your mind, your heart, your soul. I always repeat that. You have to clean all that up. And then you'll attract a cleanly connection, right? So cook a fucking meal with love and love it. And like, that's what I was going to say. Love is in creation. So cook that meal and love what you're cooking, right? I always think that when I'm cooking, I put a lot of sazon in it, right? Because I have like Latino, Italian, all kind of influence in it. So I sazon my shit always. And I'm sure my angels are like, oh shit, what the fuck is she doing? You know, like, oh, no. So the second I go to the bathroom for no reason or whatever, my room, I'm sure my angels are like, okay guys, we got 2 seconds, and they mix it, and then I come back and I'm like, it's so good, you know. So my angels are like, phew, like, thank God we were there, right? So just trust that you have so much protection, right, around everything you do, that everything you create is going to be just perfect because your angels are going to give it that final touch that it needs for it to be divine, right? So trust that, like, all you need is fun. Have fun doing it, right? So gross bathrooms and dirty floors suck, right? So you need to clean up everything in your home and in your body, because that's why you're attracting icky loves. So if you want to keep repeating this pattern, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. If you keep doing what you're getting, if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. So if it doesn't work for you, change it. Got it? Okay, got it. Love you guys so much. If you want a private reading with me, go to Facebook, Strong Fire Tarot, click on the button book now, choose a time and date, and I will contact you with further information. I need 24 hours so I could receive visions about you. And then when we have the reading online, via video call, messenger, or Zoom, or whatever, I activate all your chakras using a ritual that I believe in. So if people copy my rituals, it won't work because I invented this, right? So it only works with me, because you have to believe in your magic, right? You can mimic people. Then I receive your energy. I interpret whatever your intuition is trying to tell you. And then after the general reading, you can ask me specific questions. And after that, we do a little ritual for the future to manifest greater things, and hopefully you leave the reading feeling optimistic, better about yourself, more focused, more clear, and all that you need to feel to live life to the fullest. My price, like I said, was $77 for an hour, for those that can afford it, right? Like, they can pay me that. But if not, still contact me. We'll figure something out. You donate me whatever you want to donate me. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. But if you're investing in addictions like smoking and stuff like that, and you tell me you have no money, I will right away refuse you, because God will tell me the truth. So it's not that you have no money, you have no priorities. So those people I will turn away, because God tells me everything. I'm very psychic, so I don't need people to tell me absolutely nothing about their situation. If a psychic tells you, give me your sign, your name, or whatever before a reading, those are fake psychics, because a true psychic doesn't need zero information. They're connected to the Akashic records. They have all your files, right? I have the key. That's why I'm a high priestess. So it's like, you need to know who's truly a psychic, because there's a lot of fake psychic out there, right? There's a lot of religious amateurs that take advantage of people's vulnerability, and they charge ridiculous prices, and they're not using it for a reconnection to God. So it's just for selfish gain, and that's very punishable, like I said. So people are going to start falling. You're going to see falling from grace, because they're misleading God's children, and that's no bueno. Not trying to insult the readers out there, but I don't understand why you want people to become obsessed with their past. That's not normal, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, wherever you are, and I hope I see you again. Take care, and bye-bye.